Hello, good morning, and welcome to Library Scented Life. If you haven't been here before, my name is Sydney, welcome to my channel, and let's get right into it. So today I thought I would pick my TBR for September. So I've never done a TBR before. I'm very much a mood reader, and I like to pick what I want to read at that moment, in that moment. So a TBR is going to be very different for me, but it will give me a chance to read through books that I haven't been picking up and that have been sitting on my shelf for a long time. So maybe this will help me do that. So as you read from the title, I'm going to be picking my TBR from little toys called Tsum Tsums. They're just little Disney character toys that I collect, and they're really adorable. So how this is going to work is I have a bag of 11 little Tsum Tsum characters, and then I also have 11 books. So some of them I want to read more than others, and I'm going to be picking 5 today, and then in addition to those 5 I have one book I need to read for my book club in September. So in addition to these 11 characters and these 11 books, I have a list of each of them with associated numbers between the two lists, and I wrote these lists an hour apart and I don't know what order they're in. I'm not looking at them, so I'm going to be drawing a Disney character and then reading what number that Disney character is on the list, and then reading the number of the book on the other list, if that makes sense. So let's talk about the 11 books that are the options. So the first book on the list is My Name is Leon by Kit DeWall. This book I haven't heard much about, but it's a really pretty book, which I think is why I picked it up on Book Outlet. This is about a child named Leon. I believe he's 9 years old, and he gets a little brother, and he loves this little brother, and then there's something to do with race and politics and the importance of family and loving the people that are around you. And that's as much as I want to know going in. I am interested in this book, but it has been on my shelf for a long time and I've just never picked it up. The next option is Odd Interlude by Dean Koontz. This is one of the, not the original series of Odd Thomas, but it takes place between the 4th and 5th book, and I just finished the 4th book. So this I'm going to read before I read the 5th one. So the next book is The Thing About Jellyfish by Ali Benjamin. This book is a middle grade about a little girl whose best friend dies, and it's her dealing with her grief and learning about death. I think it's a bit of a coming of age story as well, and she's coming of age while she's affected by this new grief. And the next book is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I put this in my popular books I have not read video, and I have been ashamed ever since. So maybe I will finally get to this. So the next option is Horns by Joe Hill. I watched the movie with Daniel Radcliffe in it, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed how strange it was, and I was really interested to pick up the book when I saw it at the thrift store. So the next option is The Great Tree of Avalon by T.A. Barron. This is about how Merlin planted a seed that grew a tree that connects heaven and earth, I believe, and then the stars disappear. So there are 3 warriors or 3 people who try to save the world, and that's as much as I know about this. Usually the fantasy books I read are really big, and this one's not so big, so maybe I will be able to get through that this month. So the next book is Salem's Lot by Stephen King. So there's a character in the Dark Tower series that is a character in this book. I believe he's the priest, and he was talking about a little bit about what happened in his past, and then this is that story. Vampire books aren't usually my thing, but I actually have heard really good things about this one. So the next book is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series, and I mentioned in my popular books I have not read that I have not read this series yet, and I think I would really enjoy it. Any middle grade fantasy focused on friendship I usually really enjoy. So the next book is You by Caroline Kepnes. This book I heard a lot about, and it seems really scary, and I think it's been keeping me from reading that because it's from the perspective of you're the person being stalked by someone else, or you're stalking someone. I'm not exactly sure, but I love anything creepy, although getting into creepy things is kind of difficult when you do a lot of your reading right before bed, so I'm going to make the time for this one if it is one of the selected ones. Now option number 10 and 11 I actually do not own, but if they are drawn I will be going out to buy them because I need them anyways. So option number 10 is Blue Lily, Lily Blue, and that is the third book in the Raven cycle, and it's the next one I need to read. And the last option is The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X.R. Pan, and every time I hear someone talk about that book, they're saying how they cried and how they really enjoyed it, and I love books like that. So if that is drawn, I'm going to pick that up for sure and read that in September. So now it is time to draw the Disney characters for my TBR. I have my handy mermaid bag. It's a gift bag that I actually stole from someone else and because I thought it was so cute. So I'm going to draw without looking and I'm not going to cheat. So we have Sebastian from The Little Mermaid. It's a pastel Sebastian, so he's not exactly red. So on my list, Sebastian is number 7, and book number 7 is Horns by Joe Hill. So this book is about 370 pages, and it is officially on my TBR for September. Alright, it's time to draw the second book. So we have Sven from Frozen. Sven is number 8, and number 8 on this is... Number 8 is The Lightning Thief! I'm finally going to start this series. I'm so excited. So I'm going to draw 3 more, so let's start with book number 3 is Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington is number 9. Geez, 7, 8, 9. I'm not cheating, I swear. Book number 9 is You by Caroline Kepnes. I'm getting a little worried because the smaller books aren't being drawn, like they're kind of all bigger books. So I'm hoping I can get through them. Okay, here's book number 4. We have Woody from Toy Story. So Woody is number 10. I don't know why it's 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know what's happening. And book number 10 is Blue Lily, Lily Blue. So I will be continuing the Raven cycle in September. So there is one more book. I'm hoping it's a short one. So we have Pluto. Pluto is number 4. Okay, we're not going in order anymore. I don't really want to read this one right now. Number 4 is The Thing About Jellyfish by Ali Benjamin. Don't feel like reading this right now or in September, but I guess it's on my TBR. Okay, so here's my TBR for September, including Blue Lily, Lily Blue. These two are a little big, but then I have 2 middle grades, and I don't believe Blue Lily, Lily Blue is that big. I'm going to add the page numbers together to see how much I need to get through. Okay, so all of these books are around 400 pages, including Blue Lily, Lily Blue, and then my book club book is around 270. So just the TBR drawn from the Disney characters is 1,951 pages, and then my book club book added to that 2,224 pages, and that's about 74 pages a day. So it seems intimidating, but I can totally do it because I tend to read around 100 pages a day as my goal, and if I don't reach it, I usually read around 70. So I think I can do it. It is totally manageable, and this is my first time doing a real TBR and not just pulling whatever I want to read next off a shelf. So I will let you know how it goes, and tune in for my September wrap-up at the end of September to see for yourself. So that is it for my Disney Characters Pick My TBR. Please like if you liked it and subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment down below letting me know how you feel about the books I chose. Are they good? Have you read them? Have they been on your TBR forever as well? Let me know what you think. I love to talk to you down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to see you in my next video. Bye!